Okay guys, here we go. This is a custom amp order, 4-pill 2879 standard with bias and preamp. So I haven't sold, I don't think I've done a video on any of these with a preamp in them, but basically a fully loaded 4-pill here. It's got the bias and delay built in for sideband. It's got the preamp built into it, and this was a custom ordered amp, prepaid by the customer. So we're going to test it before it goes out here. What I'm going to run with it is a 2-pill 1446, and we're actually going to have to do a little monkeying around because with the voltage all the way up on my power supply, this thing does a little bit more than I would like to put into the 4-pill. We will briefly test it like that just to show you really full output, absolute full output out of this thing. But we're going to have to back the voltage down on our big supply just a little bit, probably down to about 13.2 if I remember, to get this thing down to about 150 watts PEP, because otherwise I think it does about 175, which is okay for intermittent testing, but for regular talking we don't want to get real long-winded putting that much into it. Max drive 150 watts PEP, or was some people would say 150 watts SSB, meaning the modulated power that you put into it around 150 watts. And if you're running on AM, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, but somewhere between probably 6 and 10 watts dead key going in or carriers. So you dead key 6 to 10 watts in and swing no more than 150 watts PEP absolute max. We're using a little Cobra 25 that I put up on the website yesterday. I still had it sitting here, so figured why not. We would use it for the video. See, I was trying to see where I have my mic gain set at. We figured we'd use it for the video. So that being said, let's get on with the show here. Let's not wait any longer. We already know we're going to have to dial this back. I'm just going to guess and go 13.2. I think I pre-tested it, and that's about what it was supposed to be to get this thing down. And we'll test it on PEP, kind of see what it's swinging here. Oh, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio. That's about 140. We can come up just a shade. One of the great things about having a variable supply if you're testing stuff. Now, for just everyday talking, I don't necessarily, hello, check, audio, check, audio. I need to come on up a little more. Just for everyday talking, I don't necessarily think, you know, a variable supply is necessary, but for having it to test stuff with, it's very handy. Hello, hello, audio. That gets us close enough. That's 13.7. So we're swinging 150 watts PEP in. We're on the 500 watt scale, by the way. Hello, and showing about 50 watts average. So average 50. Hello, audio, check, audio. About 145 or 150 PEP. So that being said, let's come back over here. First thing, we're going to turn the amp section on, and we're going to back our dead key all the way down on our radio. There we go. Let's get about 125 watt dead key going there. Now again, this is at 13.7. And that's on the 400 amp rating. Oh, so only drawing 57 amps there, but we are undervolting it by, you know, at least a volt or so, and you'll see that come on up here in a second when we do a max output test. So 150 watts peak going in, 13.7 volts. We're on the 1,000 watt slug now, by the way. Or, no, we're not. I lied. Tried to lie anyway. I caught myself. Let's go 1,000 watt slug here. I left that 500 in there. Okay. Let's roll some more dead key in. There we go. Hello, audio. So it's doing over 300 average there. Hello. 325. Average. PEP. Bottom scale. Hello, audio, check, audio, check, audio. A little bit over 800. Audio, check, audio. That's pretty good considering we're only doing 13.7 volts. So just show you the SSB delay. Hello, audio. AM. SSB. Preamp. Let's see. You can tell it picks up a good bit of static when you turn it on. Let's see if it makes a difference radio to radio. This is off. That's about an S unit. So preamp does work on it. Sideband delay works. Final test, what we'll do, we're just going to do this briefly just to show you guys this thing is capable of more power, but also I'm going to show you overdriving it or putting more into it really doesn't pay off. And we're not going to be killing it. We're not going to be putting like 200 watts in it or anything, but we're going to be putting, you know, 175 or so. Alright, let's stop right there. Now, we've got to reset our dead key since we turned the voltage up, so we'll start back at 0. Turn that radio off. Let's go 100 watt dead key. And we're just going to do this, just like I said, just for testing, because I know my little driver is doing more than I would recommend putting into it. Try to practice what we preach here. Hello. So 380, 390 average. And then PEP. Hello, audio. 950. So we probably added 25 watts of drive, and we probably added exactly a volt, basically. So 25 more watts and 1 more volt gave us about 150 watts more PEP, and about 75 watts more average, 60 watts more average. So, you know, you guys be the judge if the juice is worth the squeeze to you or not. But this is a nice running little amp. Just want to test it for the gentleman before it goes out. Again, this is a pre-ordered amp. This is not something I'll stock, especially with preamp on it. I've got another good customer, friend that's dying to get his, so hopefully his comes in soon. He wants one just like this one. But Jordan, I appreciate your business, man. I hope this thing lasts you a long while. I hope it does you a real nice job. Pretty impressed with how it does, especially being a biased amp. The biased amps usually do a little bit less, but this thing's getting with it pretty good. So for a 4-pill, I don't think you're going to be able to beat it. I would definitely expect, you know, 800 watts PEP out of it to 900 watts PEP under good circumstances. All right, everybody have a good one out there. I got to get with it and get some stuff rolling out of here. Rooster in Tennessee. Questions, comments, complaints, let me know. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Catch you guys out there. See you, bye.